to solve this question, PQ equals to 30, QR equals to 35, PR equals to 40. Then P minus Q plus R is equal to what? One might need to label this equation as equation 1 for easy identification, equation 2, then equation 3. I'm going to start by saying step number 1. So what am I going to do? Multiply all the equations together. That is equation 1 multiplied by equation 2, then multiplied by equation 3. Therefore, I'm going to have PQ multiplied by QR, then multiplied by PR, and this is going to be PQ, that is 30, then multiplied by QR, that is 35 from the question, then multiplied by PR, which is 40. If I split the left hand side like this, P multiplied by Q, then multiplied by Q, then multiplied by R, then we have PR here multiplied by P, then multiplied by R, equals to 30 multiplied by 35 times 40. That's going to give me 42,000. I'm going to need to combine what is common at the left hand side here, and I can see P is here, then another P is here, that is P square. Then I can see Q is here, another Q is also here, and that is Q square. Also, I can see one R here, this is another R here, and that is R square. R square all equal to 42,000. From these points, I'm going to say step number 2. Then what am I going to do to this left hand side? I'm going to bring out the common power to its common as a power, that is exponent, to PQ out. Then I bring that out according to index rule. The index rule says when I have A raised by the power of M multiplied by B raised to the power of M multiplied by C raised to the power of N, I can rewrite this as A, B, C all raised to the power of N. Applying this to this left hand side, my equation now becomes P, Q, R, all in parentheses raised by the power of the common power, which is 2, and equals to 42,000. Of course, what I do need is the value of this PQ, R, and which is at one side, that is the left hand side. I don't need this 2 here, so I'm going to cancel this 2. How am I going to achieve that? By multiplying it by inverse. Its inverse, that is half. That is multiplied by 1 over 2, which is also an exponent. For the fact that I did something here multiplied by half, I have to do the same thing here to the right hand side. And don't forget, 42,000 is raised to the power of 1 already, so I'm going to multiply that also with an exponent of half, that is times 1 over 2. Therefore, this 2 is going to go for this 2, so I've achieved my aim. Also, I'm going to be left with PQ R equals to 42,000, but this time around raised to the power of half, 1 over 2. Recall that if I have A raised to the power of half, it's just the same thing as if I say square root of A. Hence, I'm going to rewrite this. Now I have P, Q, R equals to square root of 42,000. Yeah, in order to find the square root of this 42,000, I'm going to need to break it down into its components, that is the prime factor of 42,000. To achieve that, this method is going to help me a lot. I write 42,000 here. I'm starting with 2 goes here, that's going to be 21,000. Another 2 here, I have 10,500. Another 2 here, I have 5250. 2 here again, I have 2625. Of course, 2 is not going to go here successfully without remainder, so I'm going to use 3 here. I have 875. I use 5 this time around, then I have 175. Another 5, I have 35. Also 5 here, that's going to be 7, then 7 here, and that's going to be 1. So I can see my square number from here. So from here down to here, 1 2 3 4, that is 16. I have 16 there. Also another number that's going to give me square is this. I have 5 and 5, and that's going to be 25. So I'm left with 3 and 5. That is 15. It's going to give me 15 here. Then I have 7 standing alone here. Then I have 7 here. This shows that 42,000 is just the same thing as 16 multiplied by 15 multiplied by 25 and multiplied by 7. It's going to give me 42,000. So I'm going to take this back to my equation. Now I have all this under the square root, and it is still PQR, which is equal to that. According to solve, I'm going to split these roots. I have root of 16 multiplied by root of 15 multiplied by root of 25, then multiplied by root of 7. Considering the positive root of 16, that is 4, multiplied by root of 15, then multiplied by, considering the positive part, that is 5, then multiplied by root of 7, and at the same time whole number 4 multiplied by whole number 5, that is going to be 20, then root of 15 multiplied by root of 7, that is going to be 105. At the end of the day, PQR is now going to be equal to 20 square root of 105. From this point onward, I'm going to need to equate equation 1 to 3 to this value of PQR we've just gotten. Substitute equation 1 to 3 into and 3 into this. From equation 1, PQ is equal to 30. We have this from the question, that is PQ is equal to 30. That is equation 1. And at the same time, we can see that PQR is just equals to 20 roots of 105. Meaning that the PQR that we have here is just the same thing as 30, because PQ is equal to 30. So we are saying 30, that is PQ, then R is the same thing as 20 root of 105. In order to get the value of R, we're going to divide both sides by 30 and this side by 30. So this go for this, we have only R here, 0 go for 0, we have 2 root of 105 over 3. R is just equal to 2 into, that is 2 root of 105 over 3. That is the value of R. And the same thing we're going to do for equation 2. So from equation 2, QR is just equal to 35. This is from the question, and we can see that QR is equal to 35. That is equation 2. So we're still going to do the same thing, substitute that into this PQR. So we say birds PQR is equal to 20 roots 105 if QR is 35. So we have QR here also, which means here we have 35. Then 35p is equals to 20 square root of 105. In order to get the value of my p here, I'm going to divide both sides by 35. So I can say 35 goes there. So I have p, then I have 20 over 35. So 5 goes there, that's going to be 4. 5 goes there, that's going to be 7. What I have left now is p equals to 4 square root of 105 over 7. That is p equals to 4 square root of 105 over 7. So that is the value of p there, in which I'm going to do the same thing for equation 3. From equation 3, from the question, PR is 40. We can check, that is, we check that PR is 40 from the question. We can also record that PQR is 20 root 105. So we're going to say birds PQR equals to 20 root 105. So if PR, that is P multiplied by R, gives me 40, and I have the same P here multiplied by R, so which shows that I already have 40 here, that is 40Q equals to 20 root 105. That is 40Q equals to 20 root of 105. So in order to get the value of Q out of here, I'm going to divide both sides by 40. I say divided by 40, then here also divided by 40. 40 goes there, that's gonna be 1. 40 goes there, that is 1. Then 20 goes there, that is 1. 20 goes there, that is 2. At the end of the day, Q is just equal to root of 105 over 2. This is the value of my Q. Actually, this is not the final answer, because going to the beginning of the question, what the question says we should find. Here we have P minus Q plus R. That is the value that we get for P minus the value we get for Q, then plus the value of R. In order to achieve this, I'm going to bring all these values together in one place. That is, I know the value of my P. This is my P, the value of my P here, and this is the value of my R here, and at the same time, this is the value of my Q. However, to solve the actual problem, I've just brought all my values together in one place, P, Q, R, so that I can easily insert them and see what this is going to lead to. So P, I have 4 square root of 105 over 7. Then I have minus there. I repeat that. Then Q, that is square root of 105 over 2. Then I have plus, so I carefully write that. Then R, that is, this is R, 2 into square root of 105 over 3. And all what I can see here is that the square root of 105 is just common to every one of them, so I'm going to bring that out. So if I do that, I have square root of 105, in which I have square bracket, then I have 4 over 7 minus 1 over 2, then plus 2 over 3. Then I close that. Therefore, I'm going to perform this operation looking for the LCM of 7, 2, and 3, that is 42. How many of these 7 am I going to get in this 42? That is 6. What am I going to do with that? I'm going to multiply it by 8 numerator. That is 6 times 4 here, which is 24. Minus, I'm going to do the same thing to half by saying, of these 2, am I going to get inside 42? And that is going to be 21. Then what do I do with that 21? I multiply it by 8 numerator. I have 21 here, then plus this 3, am I going to get inside 42? And this is going to be 14. What am I going to do with that? 14 times 2, and that gives me 28. Then I have 24 minus 21, that's going to be 3. Then the same 3 plus 28, that's going to be 31. I have 31 over 42. Over 42. Don't forget, I still have my root 105 here, having some nice time. Then bringing it together, now I can say the final answer is 31 over 42, then root 105. Or better be written as 31 root of 105, the whole stuff over 42. This is the final answer to this question. That is P minus Q plus R. And just before we go, I just need to confirm, that is verify if all these value P, Q, R are actually correct. How am I going to verify this? I go back to my question. I have the value of P, Q, and R. So I just insert them at the left hand side and see if the left hand side is going to be equal to the right hand side. So for equation 1, I have PQ is just equal to 30 according to the question. So from the answer I got for P, I know that my P is 4 into root of 105 over 7. That is for P. Then for Q, I know that my Q from the question, from the answer I got, root 105 over 2. I multiply that since there is multiplication in between the variable here, so I have root of 105 over 2. So I'm going to check if this left hand side it will actually equal to this right hand side. So if it is, it shows that the value that I get for each of the variable is just correct. Here I know that 2 goes there, that's going to be 1, 2 goes there, that's going to be 2, because according to sort, root of a multiplied by another root of a, this is just going to give me a. So root of 105 multiplied by another root of 105 is going to give me 105 without the root. Now I have 2 multiplied by 105, everything over 7. Is it going to be equal to 30? Still checking. If I multiply this together, I'm going to have 210, and 210 divided by 7, that's going to be 30. So 30 just equals to 30. So which shows that the value of PQ are just correct. So I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to confirm the value of R if that is also correct, but I'm going to use equation 2, that is QR equals to 35. And all what I'm aiming at is to confirm if this left hand side is just going to be equal to this right hand side. If it is, then the value of R, Q are correct. From the concluded answer above, Q is square root of 105 over 2, that is Q, then multiply by R, and R is 2 into square root of 105 as well, but this time around over 3. Then this equal sign is still there. Then I really want to confirm if this is just going to be equal to 35. Actually, root of 105 multiplied by another root of 105 according to this rule, and it's just going to remove the square root. Then I have 105 multiplied by 2. This is 210, then divided by 2 times 3, that is going to be over 6. Checking if this will be 35, and the last time I checked, 6 goes here, that is 1, then 6 goes here, that is going to be 35. Therefore, 35 just equals to 35. These have shown that the value of P, Q, R are correct. You might try this third equation and see what you're going to get. It's still going to be confirmed with the same truth. And whatever you get, you can put it down at the comment section. I'm going to read that. And if there is something I did which I shouldn't have done, please write it down at the comment section. I'm going to read that. Or probably there's something that I shouldn't have done which I did or which could be done in a better way. Please put it down. We are all learning. At the comment section, I'm going to read that. Or perhaps you have a shortcut to all this. Put it down. I'm going to read that at the comment section, and it's going to be helpful. Thank you. And just before you go, do not forget to do this. It's going to help my channel grow. Thank you so much.